You are your ancestors' rebirth. Quite literally. Your ancestors left here with unfinished business, okay? Things that have been passed down generationally. But this stops with you. With you. You are their rebirth. Bless me, confirmation. You are your ancestors' rebirth. What I'm getting for some, this is not going to be for everybody, but self-acceptance and feminine. Okay? You have to understand that we all, male and female, carry masculinity and femininity. And it's the hardest thing to really, on both sides, to really embrace the feminine energy within us. The softer version of us, the more vulnerable version of us. It is very complex, especially with, what surrounds us. For some, this is for the women that really truly want to embrace their femininity, their feminine side of them, but has been forced and pushed into their masculine energy. So that is the energy that they exude. They're in their masculine energy. We don't have to wait for a man to get us there. We're able to put ourselves there. So this is like something that your ancestors struggled with. This is something that your ancestors could not complete. But now there's you. Now there's you. Embrace your feminine energy. It doesn't matter if you're a male or a female. You have to be able to balance the two. Duality lies within us. No more pushing off this feminine energy. Bask in it. Take it back. Take your power back. Okay. We also got segregation and inner child. We have to stop segregating our inner child. We have to bring that inner child essence back to our current reality in our adult lives and never lose it again. Duality. Okay. Feminine, masculine. The inner child and your adult evolved, self. All right. You are literally here to break that chain, to break that curse, the generational curse, something your ancestors were getting close to doing or were working on. You are this, it stops at here. It stops at you. Self-acceptance. Either keeping the inner child energy and not straying away from that, or you're integrating that because we are no longer segregating it. That's what helps to keep our hope alive, not anything on the outside of us. Okay. You could also, part of the challenges, okay, in ancestral curses or whatever you want to label it as, is anger. You have to find a way to release anger in a healthy manner, of course, but not holding on to it. This is something your ancestors were working on as well, or that they struggled with as well. But you're here to break the chain. Literally. Okay. Also, charity over greed. Materialism. Unwillingness to share, even when you have it. And even when you don't, maybe you're at your bare minimum, but being open to doing so. Because if you were on the other end, you would only hope. You, of course, may not ask for it, but that somebody had the heart, even if they were at their last, and you were in a very desperate position. Okay? So being more giving and not so opposed to giving, and giving without judging. Okay? So understand this. Okay? You are your ancestors' rebirth. I thought this is so amazing. This is just, my spiny senses are going right now. Like, you are literally your ancestors' rebirth. You are literally the one to break all of this. You are the game changer. You are going to accept self, or you're already in motion with doing this. You're accepting your feminine energy. You're accepting the vulnerable parts of yourself. And this is for a male or a female, doesn't matter. Okay? You're no longer segregating your inner child because you see that it brings life, actual life to yourself. The things that excited you and the things that brought you such joy when you were a child. You are integrating this now, or you will be. Okay? You're no longer holding on, clinching to things that, you know what I mean, are expendable. Is that the right word? Okay. And you'll be working on these challenges, daily challenges, okay? Because you, just like your ancestors, are easily triggered by ignorance, by, you know what I mean? It's not even by like little things, though they are. Once you can balance it out, right? They will then become, and you'll be able to see it as such. But just being able to bring yourself to a wusa when tempted by irritation or something that gets you angered, okay? Being able to have more self-control, okay? Now, 5 cores, the 5 core numbers came out. If you're hip to this, great. If you're not, these numbers, it's like a blueprint to who you are, to your makeup. To an extent, okay? It doesn't take full credit, but it definitely gives insight. It gives perspective, a different kind of perspective. You can study yourself well enough to know how to better handle yourself, how to make it through challenges, how to change your own vibration. This is only part of it. Now, if this is something that you're interested in learning about, okay, and you don't want to do it, go and do the research yourself and don't, whatever the case may be. This is a service that I do offer. Okay? I get you your 5 core numbers, and then I provide you with detailed information regarding each one of those numbers and each one of the placements that these numbers sit in. Okay? I've done my own. At the beginning of my spiritual journey, I literally, I study myself. I got to learn and know myself to where then I can take back control over my own narrative. I didn't have to seek truly outside of myself when it comes to other people. Just getting to know yourself, you could change the whole game. And not just for you, but your ancestors, for your lineage, for your, generations to come, and the people that surround you, the people that you will be placed in front of. Little birdies are chirping. This is real. This is life-changing. You are the game changer. If this message is reaching you, this is a message from your ancestors, from the Most High, from your spirit team. Okay? You are their rebirth. The ball is now in your court. You will make the change in this lifetime. That's amazing. Inbox me if you want your 5 core numbers, okay? I love you. Peace, love, and light.